Here we are, Achieve Virtual Education Academy teachers. Another Friday. It's incredible how fast the school year goes. Anyways, happy February 26th. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful close to your school week. iStep is upon us starting next week. All 10th graders, and for us, any freshmen that are in Biology 1 Semester 2 will also be taking the science test. But sophomores will be taking all three tests, English, math, and science. The one thing about this iStep test, if you weren't aware of, at least part one, overall it's more time because there's two parts, but each part, the tests are a little bit shorter than what we're used to from the ECA. So part one is this next week, 2 week window. Here at Achieve, we're only going to be testing for a week, and then the second week we're done, and then we'll wait part two, which will be mid to late April, and then around the corner from there is the ECA. So anyways, just kind of a heads up on that. Be aware your sophomores if they're inquiring about travel and kind of freaking out a little bit about that. Uh, just be sure to kind of encourage them, keep them strong. It is just a pilot this year, but you might reiterate that to remind them that they'll be testing. All sophomores will be testing. That being said, because of iStep, next week's schedule, the office will be a little bit messed up. Monday, Claudia's out. She's advertising at a counselor's conference for us. And then on Tuesday, she'll also be at the conference, but then Tuesday evening, she'll be in testing kids. And then that'll be her schedule for Wednesday and Thursday as well. She'll be out. She'll be in the evening times testing students, just like normally she is for ECAs. I will be traveling around Indiana 4 of the 5 days. The Wednesday, Mr. Bird will be traveling in my stead due to an arrangement where I need to be back earlier than I think I would be if I ran up to Hammond. So just kind of FYI there. I'll be accessible. I'll be on email. I'm just going to be on the road a lot. So just kind of FYI. Payouts, I know you're probably beginning to think about this as it feels like we've been in school already for a while now for second semester. 9 weeks is technically just around the corner, but that being said, just like I've done every year and like I do in the fall, when we get to the spring break point, that's when I'll put together who you should get paid for and send out those verification emails. So be looking for those around spring break. I might even try to do them the week before to make sure everybody's around so you respond to me and I can get them sent them off before then. So just FYI, great time, great reminder to go out and see whoever hasn't started yet if you can give them one more final push to get them going. Missing students, I have seen an uptick, so thank you for those of you who are sending me names. I have followed up with about half of what I've received, slowly going through those. If I don't get a hold of anyone, I wait about a week and then we begin the missing student process, so just kind of FYI on how that works. If they're over 18, especially well over 18, if they've really not done much or just stopped, we pretty much just withdraw them. So just kind of FYI on how we operate there. But some of these, if they're under 18, and there is more under 18 issues this semester than there were in the fall, it takes a little bit longer, a few more steps, a few more hoops to jump through. I know I've said that before, but just kind of FYI. Graduation. It won't be long, but 3 months graduation will be here. We'll be putting the full production in place. So be aware if you want to attend or help. Tuesday, June 14th at 6 p.m. here at Ben Davis High School. It's probably going to be in the small theater. I think that's where we've got it scheduled. Last year we had to move to the auditorium just because of some construction going on here at Ben Davis High School. But next year I believe we will be able to be in the small theater, which is a little bit more appropriate for our small group. It just feels more cozy, looks better, looks more full that way. So anyways, it's a lot of fun. I encourage you to show up, see some kids that you're working with, especially if you work with seniors. But it's neat. We do operate like a traditional graduation ceremony, so it's very elegant and a lot of fun. Summer school, a couple things here. One, once we get to summer school, we'll completely be out of my big campus and operating in our learning hub. And then we'll no longer be utilizing Genius as we'll be in Skyward. So I share these as reminders looking ahead. But the other point to this is I want to know if you want to do summer school. Otherwise, I need to interview and post position so I can get enough to cover summer school. We are going to not go up anymore. I think last year we took 2,200, 2,250, something along those lines. And when all was said and done with all the withdrawals and drops, it was about 1,900 and some students fully enrolled. But this year we're going to go back down to about 2,000 just because of the changes. We want to make sure we have a smooth registration process because it'll be new for everyone, including the office staff. But so we'll shrink just a tad, but that's still quite a few students, quite a few enrollments. So please let me know ASAP if you'd like to teach summer school for us again here at Achieve. Quick reminder to call your families if you haven't. We're 2 months in. I saw some uptick in concerns from parents over the last 2 weeks. They're not hearing back from anybody, or some of the grading's taking an awful long time. As I get those, I'm forwarding those to either all the teachers if it's unclear who it is, or I'm seeking you out individually. So please be conscious. Please stay up on it. You know, for our full-time kids, you are their only school. It's not like this is just a side gig like we're kind of used to, especially here at Ben Davis High School, where you've got so many different opportunities to recover credits. This is it. We are their school, so please give them the time of day. Please stay up and be efficient on your time grading, communication, feedback, and getting with those parents, because we are it. And you know, that's one of the things we're IDOE approved, we're accredited, and we're operated with Wayne Township's proud stamp on it. We don't want that to look bad or be tarnished. So again, stay up on it. Save the date. We have scheduled our professional development date for the Summer Academy. We do this every summer, and each one varies on how we do it. Last year was a fun scavenger hunt. This year we'll probably look to do something, maybe not the scavenger hunt, but we'll do something similar where it'll be a little more fun, less sit and get. We're trying to get past that sit and get phase. You know, you're virtual teachers, you're out there and in it, and so you know, we want it to be engaging, fun. You'll learn something. This year it'll probably be focused around how to use its learning more beyond what we've kind of gone through so far this school year, and along with talking about primarily our school improvement plan, because obviously we've got a school improvement plan we need to focus on for growth of our kids to meet, you know, state mandate. So anyways, just FYI, traditionally we've started that at 8 a.m. here in Indianapolis. And then we've always ended by about 3 at the latest when we went long, but I think last year we were even done by noon or 1. So anyway, save the date, at least carve out the morning, and we will plan to see all of you on that date, Tuesday, July 12th. That's, I believe, the week after our district shutdown week. I could be wrong. It might be 2 weeks past, but that's it for this week. Stay warm. The crazy snow and weather missed us, thank goodness. Those of you wanting a snow day, I guess, sorry, but I'd rather it do what it did, and us be able to maintain safety on the roads and get kids into their traditional schools so we don't have a bunch of makeup days. So anyways, stay warm, stay safe, have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you all again next week.